Hi there, Zoe-Anna. I wanted to talk about cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance, what is that? So we will have been brought up and we will have had programs that have been created within our body that create very core, strong beliefs. Now, when a core belief is threatened of another idea, of a possibility of what it could mean, then there is this process where the person starts feeling threatened because their core belief, which is so ingrained and so strong, is being threatened. We are in a really powerful time right now, and what I'm noticing is those that are out there talking about the red pill truth have done many years of inner work, looking at core beliefs and addressing things that they have attachments to, i.e. a belief, or a belief of who they think they are, of the label that they hide behind, which again is the ego. Now, we need to have an ego so you're not a fucking doormat, and that's an aspect of your identity, of your personality, of who you choose to show up moment to moment, but it's not who you are. And anyone that knows that swallows the red pill truth has had to let go of certain aspects of who they think they are. So when you get into a discussion with someone, it's very easy. When you've got a really strong core belief, the way that you've seen the world and the way that you've shaped the world and the vision that has been created by what you've watched from the media, from television, from movies, from books that you've read, from caregivers, well-meaning caregivers, to then schooling system and all of that, and you've been fed things, you've created very strong programs. So when you look at the word belief, the lie, that then becomes imprinted into your intelligence, as to put it, your internal intelligence. That is then what you then go out and create. So if you have a belief that if you have your own opinion and step out of line, you will be punished, you will be silenced, then you're never going to step out of line. You're going to be in this constant state of obedience. Now, you have a choice. You have a choice. You have to also be willing that when you address that core belief and you realize how bound and how stuck you are in your tunnel vision, you're not seeing the whole picture. You're only seeing a small aspect. And if your brain is programmed to that, you're going to get more and more things to reinforce that core belief. Get rid of a core belief is like dying. It's an aspect of you dying. Because all of a sudden you're having to see the world and the things that are happening out there, and you will disbelieve it. People will then feel angry about it. They'll then reject it. They'll push it away. Then when they do start speaking up about it, they start feeling ridiculed, which then they can easily step back into fear again of going, well, I don't want to be rejected and I don't want to be ridiculed, so I'm going to stay with that core belief. And this is why getting rid of core beliefs can be so challenging for people. It's a process, and there are things that you can do to strengthen, to assist you along the way, to i.e. take that attention, not so much in the external world of the noise, but take that journey deeper into yourself. Cognitive dissonance. We're going to have more of it as more and more people wake up. My message is, I'm here to support you. There's many of us that are here to support us. We've all had that. Like, what the fuck? Like, that would never happen. And we are constantly being shown things. The greatest thing you can learn how to do is self-responsibility. Start addressing what your reactions are, what your triggers are. Because the more and more you are by the triggers external to you, the more you are controlled. Life, going out, navigating life, is like being, it's ninja, and it is like being in this assimilation machine. You're either robotic and you're plugged into it and you're being played and you're conditioned and you are predictable. And if you're predictable, you're easy prey. If you're going out there in fear, you're easy to pick out. There are codes and there's messages within this, and you need to choose if you're going to take it. The funniest thing is when you start stepping out of line, when you start stepping into what that truth is, and that you've swallowed the red pill time and time again, and you've seen the light and you really truly see it from a place of neutrality and not from a place of reaction, you can't go back. You can't go back. You can't switch it off. And many of us have been saying this for many, many years, and still people will stand there and say that you're a nut job, you're crazy, that, you know, when you're in that point of knowing where you're at and seeing where it is at and seeing a bigger picture, what is playing out, you feel so grounded and centered. You feel fearless. You feel fearless, shameless, unapologetic. It's like the external world can no longer control you because you start to learn how to access that within yourself. So, on that note, you have a choice. If you have a reaction, address it. See where that's coming from. You can change your beliefs whenever you choose to. A belief is simply a thought that you keep thinking and you keep telling yourself. It's the lie you keep telling yourself. It's the lie you keep feeding yourself. You keep being fed off or, oh, save me, help me. No. It is within you. You need to be willing to go into the fear, to have that what the fuck moment, to have that reaction, to feel anger, to feel resentment, to possibly feel depression, because you go into like, whoa, you start to see a bigger picture. You need to start doing it now. And there's people like me and many others that are here to support you. We're here to guide you. We've all been there. We've all been there. Moment to moment, waking up even more. Still waking up more and more. And the main thing that you can learn how to do is take responsibility for your responses. So you can be ninja-like. So you start to realize and remember that you're an infinite being and you're an infinite soul. And we've been here many, many times before. We've had many, many lifetimes, many of us, of warming up. That's why we're boom, 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 crack, 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 crack. I see it as an exciting time. I see it as a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time of change, transition, and I'm here to keep chip, 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 to triggering, to stirring, to evoking, to waking up, and I'll keep doing it until there's no life force flowing through this vessel and it's somewhere else doing something else, and I'm chip, chip, chip. Reach out, support. My name is Zoe-Anna. I'm here to support you and here to assist you. Releasing the layers, releasing the layers, releasing the layers. An observation, those that are in, understandably people that are elderly, I understand, I get that with my family and everything, that's fine, people need to do what's right for them. What I found is, if people are wearing many masks, i.e. personas, ego, aspects, labels that they hide behind, then they're not going to walk around not wearing a mask. Those of us that have worked through and continue to work through the layers of the shitstorm that we hide behind, our masks, our personas, who we think we are, all those fucking clever games, then we're not wearing a mask, because we're not going to go and put something else on when we've spent a lifetime releasing them. Food for thought. The only mask I'll put on is my oxygen mask of doing my inner work to take responsibility for myself each and every day.